Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the Huddle with Israel Doctrine. I'm your host, Carl Albert, and you have now entered into the Huddle. And today, we're talking about a very serious issue. Why are people in the conscious community talking about killing each other? A lot of y'all may not know or may not be paying attention to conversation that goes on these social networks, right, as well as conversations that are had in personal hangouts that's not recorded, where brothers, black men, so-called black conscious men, are talking about, nigga, I'll fuck you up when I see you. I'll murk you. You know what I'm saying? I'll kill your ass. And all these type of things. So my question is, why is this going on in the conscious community? I'm going to be respectful and not say the so-called conscious community. But why is this going on in the conscious community? You know, for those that can remember and are fans of the Ross Squad show or the Real Black Atheists, I forgot which one it took place on, but you had Cyrus Sudensetti basically threaten Brother Reggie's life, right? And he also have spoke about, you know, private threats on his life. You had an issue with Unc going to the debate February the 8th, and he was talking about people was threatening his life. And you had brothers even came on one of my hangout and asked the question, why people threaten that brother's life, right? Then I done had my own personal incidents with the Hebrew war machine, Michael Edwards, where I done had to tell him that if you smack me, I will kill you. Because smacking a man and spitting in the face of another man is like totally disrespectful things that, for as I'm concerned, requires the death of the person that does that type of offense to another person, right? Then I done had my incidents with Sankofa over our debate, where the brother called my house basically talking about he want to put hands on me if I come to the debate. He want to, you know, squabble and stuff. He also was on a post the other day with LeBron G. Conscious talking about he going to murk him and kill him when he see him if he come to, you know, a debate or whatever. So, real bad feedback. So I'm going to try to fix that problem. Maybe I need to turn this fan off. I got a real HD phone now when it's probably picking up all kind of stuff. But, I mean, this is an ongoing problem. This is why, you know, I asked the question about the Hebrew war machine, if they dealing with COINTELPRO, you know, counterintelligence program, is those type of people in the conscious community, are some of them so-called conscious individuals that's participating in stuff, are they government agents, you know, who really knows their history, where they come from and things. So we got a couple callers. They didn't hit one, said they want to speak, so I'm going to open up the mic. I think this LeBron G right here. And then this is a blocked out number, so hopefully it ain't my stand.
Peace, Carl.
Peace, what up?
Just listening to him, man.
Yeah. So am I lying about you and Sankofa the other day on Brother Consul post having issues with when I see you, I'll kill you or murk you, and all this conversation?
Nah, you most definitely telling the truth. I was shocked, you know, by myself, you know what I'm saying? Sankofa, you know, he an intelligent brother, you know, for the most part. So I was shocked to even hear him even talk like that. You know, I had never even initiated that. You know, it just came by way of that. And I don't even know where that came from. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was due to past history with dealing with One West camps or whatever the case may be, but he just was just like, you know, I'm a bitch ass nigga and this and that, and I was like, bro, I never called you no type of names of any of that. You know, why are you bringing that to me like that? You know, but for the most part, we inboxed and talked about the situation. You know, and I just told him I'm not really for all that silly stuff, man. And I don't know if you know, I don't even know how old is Sankofa. You know, because like you would think when you get a certain age, you will kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you kind of mellow down. So I don't really know, you know, what these brothers has got going on, you know, for the most part. But I told them that I will be that way, you know, in July or not just July, but just to go to New York. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I did get off in that area with him because you know I was provoked to get off in that area with him. But for the most part, I was ashamed of it because it was a shameful thing. And like matter of fact, they even erased the post.
Yeah,
because,
I talked to Kansu. We was actually on the hangout, and he went ahead and deleted it to kill the matter because it was, you know, the more and more you talk about a matter, you eventually gonna manifest it if it don't die down. So.
Exactly.
I give props to that brother for deleting it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 phone mics open. So
peace
to
man.
everybody.
Brother, peace. Brother Ogod, what's going on?
Peace.
What's up, Ogod?
You wasn't gonna do shit to me, you fat coon ass nigga. And if you ever threaten me again, I'll come down south and knock your fucking teeth out. This is Michael, you bitch.
I didn't get you.
You a fucking whore. You a whore. You need to stick a gun in your mouth and blow your goddamn head off. Suicide. Because you are no good, man. You a fucking bitch, man. You run around with my name on your tongue like it's a coin to get you in a fair. You a fool, man. And a loser. And you run around hiding from me. But you call me your stand? Bitch, I ain't your stand or your fan or a friend. I'll fuck you up just like you a white man. Now, what you got to say?
Thank you.
Open your mouth.
War Machine.
Man, fuck you. My name Michael Edwards, nigga.
This is the Hebrew
You know my
War
name.
Machine,
My name ain't Hebrew War Machine, motherfucker. My name is Michael Edwards. The same nigga you run around here dragging my name like you fucking, you know, some whore or something, man. What's wrong with you?
This is Nancy Yashavel associate. This is Zion Lex associate. Ron Divine. This is Hebrew War Machine. Let's hear some more. I'm surprised he ain't talked about my mama yet.
I ain't talked about her yet, but I did send you a nice little video. Did you see it? With Dear Mama on there? You fucking faggot. You a cocaine head. You preaching the gospel, smoking a blunt. You a loser. How'd you do that on camera?
You got enough of me?
You a fucking loser, nigga. Say something. Speak up. Because I'm here in the flesh now. You ain't got to speak while I ain't nowhere. Speak. Speak.
And then you see why people in the conscious community
yeah,
kill
nigga, I see why you niggas run around behind my back because you can't fuck with me in academic way and you can't fuck with me in a physical way. So you got to be a bitch just like you been being. I told you.
All right, that's enough of that, clown. But you see what I'm talking about, people? They expose themselves eventually. You know what I'm saying?
That was ugly.
Like I said, I don't see why.
What happened though, dog?
Look, I don't see why he ain't talk. Look, I don't see why he ain't talk about my mama and just put that on record too. You see what I'm saying? But let's get back to the conversation. We're not even gonna worry about that clown. That's the Hebrew War Machine, Michael Edwards.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Shalom, Mikael. We hear you. All right, shalom, Ox. Grace and peace, Israel Doctor. I gotta say something, man. See, that right there, man. That right there, bro. I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's a bad look, man. That shouldn't happen. Now, I want to say this because I'm the voice of reason, because I've been in real wars and shit, and I'm trying to tell you that right there can't happen. And I'm saying, as far as that's my bro, Mikael Michael Evans, that called in. We pretty cool.
That's your brother.
But that what he just did, bro. There's no whatever. I don't even want to put that out there like that. But like even with you, Israel, y'all gotta stop that, man. Just stop.
Hey,
don't do that shit no more, man.
Hey, we not even gonna talk no y'all stuff, cause everybody that's been on Hangouts knows that I don't say nothing to that clown. And every time he initiates something with me, you know what I'm saying? And as I done called out Nas and all the rest of them on that, brother, and say y'all need to talk to y'all brother, just like you saying that's your brother. And if you can't talk reason in your brother, then I say he's not your fucking brother. He's just somebody impersonating your brother. You taking him in as a brother, and as a brother,
right.
You're not shown in him now because it's a time to embrace and it's a time to push away. So if you're gonna keep embracing this, if y'all gonna keep embracing this type of brother, as I'm saying, what people fail to realize when this shit happen in the community, right? It started affecting a lot of people, and a lot of people can end up involved in some deadly ass shit because this shit can turn into blood for blood. Skin for skin, tooth for tooth.
Let me talk to Israel Doctor, because I'm going to say this public so we can get back to the subject and just move on. Let's keep it 100 since we public. You know for a fact, I'm a brother. I know you don't look at me as Hebrew War Machine because me and you go back before it was a Hebrew War Machine. You look at me as Walls of Jericho. You look at me as Walls of Jericho, and you look at me as Hebrew Hood. What I'm saying is, I've bent on him. I've bent on him, and I've bent on you. So you can't. What I'm saying is, you can't be bringing up brothers' name, Nazi and all. They don't. Them brothers is not reckless like that, bro. Let's keep it 100.
Everybody that's affiliated with silly ass people has to speak for their affiliations with them. Just like you said he was your brother, and you said you spoke to him. Who else did
spoke? I spoke to you when y'all first got into it. I checked both of y'all. Matter of fact, let's keep it 100. I checked y'all publicly and then called y'all personally. So let's keep it real. So don't say everybody. You can't do that, bro.
But once again, okay, you one out of what? How many members?
It's a lot of members, but that ain't my,
So that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if y'all can't control or kick this person out of y'all affiliation, your group, then y'all got to suffer the consequences that come with being affiliated with this person. If some shit pop off and they say the Hebrew War Machine on national TV, then y'all affiliated.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same way if they say Hebrew Israelite and you're affiliated with Hebrew Israelite, so you say you're a Hebrew Israelite. So affiliations carry a lot. Even when you say you're part of the conscious community, what we're talking about now is silly-ass niggas in the conscious community talking about killing each other and doing silly-ass shit like this, which if somebody do it, they're going to say the House of Conscious, the conscious community, and they going to start tying in polite Sadnetta, this, that, and the other, just like the natural Tahuti thing. So if we don't try to clean up our fucking community, just like our regular communities that we live in, if we don't try to clean up the conscious community, when somebody get their ass murked for real or something pop off, then the national media going to talk about us ignorant-ass niggas that say we conscious doing silly-ass shit in our so-called conscious community. Real-ass talk.
Cool,
so that's what I'm here to have today. That's what I'm here to have today.
Okay, well, let's get back to the media. I called in to hear what your media, your weightier matter is. Let's deal with the issue. Y'all got that out the way. Now, they heard you public, so if we got other brothers from HWM who know they need to correct brothers, and they need to do that. But what I'm saying is, we not gonna render evil for evil. See, that's what I don't like.
I'm gonna say
I don't
this.
like
I'm
my whole thing is if we gonna believe in the scriptures.
Michael, listen, hold up, Michael. Let me say
don't
this.
Don't call me Michael, bro. Don't do that, bro. You ain't never done that.
Well, be Kyle or whatever. He boys, Hebrews in the hood or whatever, right? Look, at the end of the day, fuck that dude, right? And any conversation about him. So let's move on.
Okay.
Because that's how much I care about that conversation.
Okay, I'm cool. I got you. I'm with you, bro. We ain't gonna let it stagger later. Let's keep it moving.
All right. Now, everybody else that want to speak, your mic's open. If you're not really speaking, if you can reach yourself.
Michael, you are not my daddy, man. I don't care what you Al Sharpton ass niggas doing, man. You don't tell me what to do. None of you niggas are my daddy. And I'm telling you, bro, you ain't checked me. You ain't fucking checked me. You ain't called me to check me, motherfucker. You are not my daddy. How the fuck you gonna check me?
Michael.
You niggas are sick. Fuck wrong with y'all, man. This is big boy. I know I'm a motherfucker, man. I know I'm a motherfucker. And a lot of you niggas are motherfuckers and bitches and coons and hoes and whores for attention. And I'm willing to say it. That's why you niggas hate me. But I'm not a bitch like y'all, man. You're talking about you call me and check me. How the fuck you call me and check me, nigga? When you gonna air it out too on public air, bitch? Call me now, motherfucker. Call me now. You still got my number.
Hold on. Who you talking to?
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking to you, motherfucker. You know who I'm talking about. You the only nigga talking about you call me and check me. You ain't check me from Chicago, motherfucker.
Bro.
You don't talk to me like you my daddy or something, nigga.
I didn't say I called you like I was your daddy. Why don't you slow down, bro? Because people hear this. So I want them to see the real deal. First off, hold on, let me say something, bro. First of all, this is the first time you ever had any type of violent or aggressive type word. First off, you know how I'm built. And you know damn well you ain't built like that. So don't be getting on here calling me no bitch. So second, let me say this. When I called you and I said I checked you, I'm saying it in a way that, like, you notice Israel Doctrine didn't say nothing. I checked both of y'all with the scriptures. I didn't check you like I was your motherfucking father, like the way you should check me when you see me out of line. You bet on me before, so stop with that emotional shit. I've never in my life got on here and made it seem like, yeah, nigga, sit your ass. I didn't say it like that, brother. It came from the script. Now you bringing your emotions that you got from him and you throwing it off on me. So if that's the case, I know this is all, brother. You check yourself. You don't never talk to me like I'm one of these motherfucking internet behind the keyboard ass niggas that you talking to. You know I ain't one of them, bro. I got your personal number. I can call you. Matter of fact, I can come see you or you can come see me. So I ain't one of these niggas, G. Don't ever in your motherfucking life go public and disrespect me and just take out of context what the fuck I just said. I never said I checked you like you was a bitch.
Nigga, you ain't gonna come see me. You come see me in a wheelchair, I knock you out of it. You a disrespectful motherfucker, and you a attention whore. If you come to California looking for me, you gonna hate you found me, nigga. What's wrong with you? Wake your punk ass up, nigga. You ain't my daddy.
No, that's your brother.
Bro.
You just said that was your brother.
All right, man, and you know what? This is the bottom line. Everybody that's listening, you sitting here and you acting like an instigator, like a little kid, and then he's sitting here.
No, that's what he did.
Y'all need to all listen to me. I'm going to check. You know what I'm going to do, G? I'm going to keep it 100. If we going to do this thing according to the book, because we Hebrew Israelites, everybody is at fault. And you know what we supposed to do right now? Rectify that fault and say, okay, well, the conversation went the wrong way. But I'm not going to bite my tongue. I'm not going to bite my tongue. Listen, I'm not going to bite my tongue. Brother, you shouldn't have called in on this man's show, calling him all type of bitches and codes. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If y'all want to do that, why don't you meet him like a man and stop doing this internet shit? And why don't both of you niggas go box and get that shit off y'all chest since we want to be gangsters?
Nah, that's the whole thing.
But that's what I'm saying. If not, then shut the fuck up then.
Hold up, man. Look, number one, I squash beef. Because beef is like they say in the music and shit, and we know how they say in the street is when niggas can't walk the street, when niggas can't sleep right, when everything that's involved with you is in danger because motherfuckers will come kill everything. Black out. This is real shit. We know this from the hood. Tell me which black man hasn't grew up in the ghetto around some Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, insane this and everything else. You know what I'm saying? We all done had our lives on the line in the hood from bitch-ass gangs and bitch-ass gang members that think because they got a group of motherfuckers backing them that they some bad motherfuckers. Right? That's all this is. But he's saying, fuck the Hebrew war machine. He renegade now. If Nazi called on here and tried to say something to the brother, he'll tell Nazi, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Zion, any of them. He don't respect brotherhood.
No, you right. You right, bro. He just basically did that because
man, I don't respect niggas that come on here and sit in each other's laps when y'all know the real deal. You know how all this shit started, Michael.
Hold on, bro. This the whole thing. I ain't sat in no motherfucker lap. I came on and said both of y'all was bogus. If you can't take correction, brother, and if you gonna sit up here and lie and say I didn't call you and correct you in a righteous way, according to the book, and you accepted it, you said, yeah, bro, I feel you. Now you gonna sit up here and lie before God, because God know everything. So
I said I feel you, and I said you feel me too, because I said the same shit then. I said I'm my own motherfucking man, and you niggas don't tell me what the fuck to do. And I'm still telling you the same shit, nigga. You not gonna stop me from doing what the fuck I'm doing? This nigga run around with my name on his lip like a bitch.
So you know what we gonna do? We just gonna separate ourselves from each other. Hey, Mikael, the other Mikael, I'm gonna make sure from now on, since you don't know how to fucking control yourself like you a man of the Lord, like real talk, like them scriptures ain't a real spirit in you, I'm starting to think a lot of you niggas is keyboard Israelites. Nigga, you don't live this shit, because if you live this shit, you would have never got on here on live. This man is live, and there's people listening to us. And you got on, you ain't know how to call your brother. You got my number, and you could have said, hey, bro, I ain't like what you just said. And I would have said, okay, we could have broke that down, but you got a fucking, I don't know, a psychology problem. Don't pull that shit on me, G, because I ain't the one. Nigga, you know the demo with me. I'd have been shot the fuck up, ran over, stabbed, and everything else. So what you talking over the internet don't mean shit to me, dude. I ain't one of them, Joe. I will end your career, homie, on Facebook, so don't play with me. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure me and you just stay out each other's lane from now on, because I'm going to tell you, boy, when you get on my bad side, nigga, you will end up on the bad side. Now, you do that with me. Do this shit you keep calling in the Israel Doctrine shows, fucking up his shows, saying stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And God's supposed to be with you. That's the fucking devil doing that shit, man. Point blank, period. Now, you do that shit on my shows or get on my page with that shit and watch what happened to your motherfucking ass. I guarantee you. Now, take that and run with it, motherfucker. Make a post about me and watch what happens. Now, with that being said, done, let's get back to the mission. Fuck him, bro.
Yeah.
At least you take correction. At least you take correction, Israel Doc. They can say what they want to about you, and I don't agree with everything you do. But my whole thing is you take correction. He can't take correction. So either it's only one or two things. The nigga think he God or he think he's Satan. Either way, he foul.
The nigga think he's superhuman and can't nobody do or say nothing to him.
Well, I don't want to keep talking about him. Showing about him.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let somebody else talk. Fuck
him. Now I said it. Fuck you, nigga.
I just want to say real quick, man. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna speak on the situation. This brother old guy in the Black Radio. But what I would say is that, say if two brothers is in the house fighting, and one brother's downstairs. And I heard Nazi say this, right? He said the one brother downstairs said, look, they shooting at us. Y'all gonna stop fighting, you know what I'm saying, and go help your brother downstairs.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is when you got these type of conflicts, if a brother not willing to put that to the side to fight, because we was ready to go, like Brother Sutek was ready to come all the way where I'm at to come see me. Niggas was ready to get in the plane and go across country to see another nigga. But how many niggas would come together and go against the real white man, the real beast? That's all I want to say. But ain't no disrespect to none of the brothers, and I don't know what's going on. But go ahead.
I agree. Matter of fact, let me let me respond to him, Israel Dodge, because we on here talking now. Just this shit out, we cool. I want to say this. The whole reason we have our intellectual confrontations or whatever, right? We dealing with concepts, and these concepts are fighting other concepts, right? I'm going to say this. I've said publicly that I believe certain niggas in the conscious community was intentionally planted there to disrupt something that's growing. So I'm going to say this.
Right.
For that brother to call in and not realize that he going off a personal beef with this brother and he going to disrupt a bigger thing, you know what I'm saying? He disrupting a whole bigger thing. That shit got to come from Satan. Point blank, period. So I'm not fucking with him either. From this point on, I'm not fucking with that brother. You see what I'm saying? And that go for anybody. It ain't going to just do that to no comedics. I got to rebuke my Hebrews too. Nigga, you foul. You know what I'm saying? It's the same man that love to put dicks and pussies and shit up on the wall all the time. You know what I'm saying? We posting script, he posting dicks. So get the fuck, man, come on, man. That's somebody that got a sick-ass mind any fucking way. But I was letting that shit pass, hoping that the Most High was going to deal with him and show him that shit ain't right. But since you want to go there, nigga, you perverted. You're a fucking freak. You need to stop. Anyway, now let's get on to the...
let's get off of that. But see, this is what I was talking about. Because, see, what didn't happen here on the show is I'm doing the show, right? This brother called in, and he just wild the fuck out, right? This is what he do. Everybody in the community know this.
Live blog talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but this brother just calling here.
No, my neighbors out here, man. It's embarrassing. My neighbors out here, and they hit me. They knew I was getting on the show, and they looking like, damn, that's how y'all show get down on. Our show don't get down like that.
Yeah, but hold up. So this goes to show what I'm talking about. When people call themselves having beef in this community, this, that, and the other, as Mikael was saying, at the end of the day, it's the way that we're supposed to handle it. Even from a biblical standpoint, that's why people say y'all religious nuts and y'all don't listen to the Bible and do. He allowed people, and when this stuff happened, it allows people to shit on the Bible and the God of the Bible, saying that y'all representatives of that, and look how y'all.
We are.
So I try to avoid that brother at all costs, but he's a stalker. He got a screw loose, but we're gonna get off him. This is what's going on in other places, though. You know what I'm saying? People talking about people. See what
well, I'm gonna say.
Let me say this. I'm
gonna say what Jesus said to Peter. If y'all get deep and understand what Jesus said to Peter when he said, "Get behind me, Satan," he wasn't calling Peter Satan. He saw the spirit that was behind Peter, and that same spirit was behind that brother. So I'm gonna say, "Get behind me, Satan." Now move on about that. Let's go and get it on.
Let me say this. See, what happened is we try to fellowship with each other and have a brotherhood. So people learn personal things about different people. You know what I'm saying? Just like he tried to talk about you being in a wheelchair and stuff, or how a brother came in talking about how he been shot up before and all that stuff. So people start talking about personal matters and personal issues that people got. This is how things become personal and not just scholarship, so on and so forth, because people start taking personal jabs and getting personal. I done did it myself. I started calling people silly asses and doing things like this, knowing that this might cause a problem. It's offensive. You know what I'm saying? Right. Woe to him that offend another brother, because offenses bring about, you know what I'm saying? That's where the soft answer come in and stuff. But see, when you try to understand that you're going in the wrong way and make a change, some people don't want to change. Some people suicidal. And this is what you got to understand in this community, that the people that's actually out here doing and saying stuff, most of the time they know it's a game and it's a ploy to make money and get people to recognize them and stuff. Now, a lot of people probably going to listen to this show for this crazy-ass shit that didn't happen and say, ooh, let me go see. You go because it's a train wreck. That's what niggas do. Right. They go and see the train wreck, right? So people probably going to listen to this show. Hold on, bro.
I didn't know he said nothing about. No, I didn't know he said nothing about me being in the wheelchair. So let me go on here since we public. I didn't even catch that.
No, don't respond to it, please.
No, you shouldn't have threw it out there. If you throw something out there, brother, take the response. Let me say something. Everybody that know me know why I'm in a wheelchair. That's why it never comes up. Now, if I got to get up, I can get up. I'm 6'4", you know what I'm saying? And I'm a pretty decent dude. If I got up, I would knock his little hairline off the back of his motherfucking head. Because I want to get out the group.
Get behind these
What I'm saying is I'm in a wheelchair because I was actually targeted. It wasn't even the gang life. I've been shot 4 times previous for the gang shit. Well, that last time I got shot, it was dealing with the police department and all that, and these Gentiles and shit. So if you want to go there, that's why I get so much support. Meaning I'm in this shit for real, dude. And if you ever met me, I get up out this motherfucker just to whoop your ass. That's my point blank period point.
Get behind you, say, hey, calm down a little bit. Right?
You shouldn't even brought that shit up. I'm gonna address it.
But I'm just saying, if you listen to the show or somebody listened to the show, they would have heard it. So all I'm doing is just saying, as people know, I'm a damn good listener. I listen to everything everybody say, even if it's 2 or 3. I'm a most definitely tuned in to something that I feel need to be heard. But my point is, people bringing up personal stuff and doing all this. And look, this is why brothers start talking about they want to kill another brother and do some harm to another brother. Like I said, this brother, you know what I'm saying, Michael Edwards, I mean, he been going on a spree of trying to talk about my deceased mother. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't know why he ain't do it on here. He should have, you know what I'm saying? He should now. Hold up. I'm going to mute your mic because I know you want to talk. I'm going to open up his mic, and he might even got the kahunas now, or he might just be a coward-ass nigga and don't go there. But let's see if he'll make a stupid-ass move and make a record of it. Let's go.
I'll address it, bro, but I want to address Mike and his alcoholic problem. And
oh, look. See, he a coward.
Yo. Just let him speak, man. That's how to iron it out, brother.
No, let him speak.
No. Oh, okay.
Let him speak.
Okay, we'll let him speak.
Let me speak. So you can hear me clear, Mike. I want you to hear me clear first before I talk to Israel, because I'm going to give him respect today. I'm going to give you nothing but disrespect, because you deserve it. You ain't even in this, and you know how this shit started. You won't speak the truth. I told your punk ass on the phone, and nigga, I'm telling you, I'm from Detroit, New Orleans, and I live in California. You ain't seen shit I ain't seen, and you probably in that wheelchair for the shit you doing today, and you need to wake the fuck up. You dig it? Now let me address Israel. I apologize to you before about your mother, but I told you about all of the shit that started this. I begged you not to. Did I not beg this nigga, Michael? Motherfucker? Why you acting like...
Okay, hold up one sec. Let me address this. This is another thing. It's been done to Polite and other people in the community. If this is like the mob and the gang... Hold up. This is like the mob and the gang shit. If my mother, which is deceased, which we know she ain't got shit to do with this because she's buried in the ground, right, has nothing to do with this, why you bring up? You told me before, oh, nigga, you ain't got no wife and no children and stuff. If I did, I would keep their pictures and shit off of social media because they are not in the debate arena or this fucking shit or whatever you want to call it, right? And if I had a wife and kids and you came at my wife and kids, I'll put the motherfucking gun through your head and shoot out the fucking other end because you don't play with people's family. Who in the fuck of the world don't know that type of shit? And that's the matter with silly-ass niggas that think they fucking He-Man or Superman over fucking keyboards. This is the problem with silly-ass niggas on social media. And then get on the phone and talk reckless and shit like a nigga can't come see you. Like a nigga can't save up some money and get that airplane ticket and shit. So, I mean, please, people, stop playing this shit in the conscious community because all y'all doing is this COINTELPRO shit. At the end of the day, pitting each other against each other, and somebody going to end up dead over the shit. The God probably listening now. So you ignorant-ass niggas need to get your mind right and stop trying to fight with your brothers and threaten people and shit. Because that shit is ignorant. But I'm going to let other people talk. I know I got a sister on the line. I'm going to open up her mic, and I'm going to mute the others right quick. How you doing, sister?
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, peace. I had just two scriptures. Leviticus 19, starting with 17. It says, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him." 18, "Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord." And then flip over to Matthew 18 and 15. "Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican."
Thanks for the scripture. You got any?
All right.
All right, we're going to open up the rest of the mics now. I'm going to leave your mic
Well,
open.
I want to say to that sister that just posted that was beautiful, because this is Mikael and Yisrael, and I live by that protocol. And that's why I did what I did. I called both of these brothers. Now, listen to what the scripture you named, I actually done it. You see what I'm saying? Now, right now, you hearing me in my flesh because I done let him fall me off because he came at me wrong. So I'm glad that you put that out there, because if we truly believe in the Most High, it should convict us when we do wrong. And I feel convicted right now because I'm going to be quite honest with you. He talking all this about I'm from Cali and Beach, all that. He didn't name what he been in. You could tell, you could look at him, he was a square. He's a pure square. So my whole thing is, I don't want to see none of my brothers into it. Matter of fact, you should have named the other scripture and put it with it where it say don't let the sun go down with a gripe against your brother. You see what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't have no beefs with none of my Hebrew Israelites, none of them. But what I do know now, the scriptures, if you go to Proverbs, it teach you to learn how to deal with fools. Brothers that love strife, that always get on with strife. You see what I'm saying? With malicious-ass language. This is in the scriptures. So I'm going to take everything that you brought, sister, because I don't take it as you brought it. I take it the Lord sent it through you. So I'm going to take what you said, and I'm going to take what's going on how good I know the book, and I'm going to bend up off that brother. I'm not going to deal with him at all no more. That's my best bet. I'll see him in the kingdom if we both make it. Point blank, period. I don't even want to talk about the nigga no more. Shalom.
But anybody else, because I know we got 15 minutes. We're in the overtime. And maybe somebody else want to do a show on this topic or whatever. But I'm going to get my 2 hours back, and I'm going to reintroduce this topic because I know more people probably going to want to speak about it after hearing this show. But go ahead.
Brother Israel. Yeah, what I would say is that, like the dude that was talking, it's like we talk, right? And we gotta watch the way that we talk to each other, like you were saying, because I think we say some stuff, some people can take it the wrong way. Then we start being at each other's throats. And then, like, when we supposed to be apologizing, we still throwing shots. So then the other man, like, I can't let him get the last lick off me, so I gotta throw a shot. Somebody gotta be the bigger man. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna squash it. If the other brother don't want to squash it, then just leave him alone, man. It is what it is. I had this shit happen to me a lot, man. If you apologize, if you don't want to squash it, fuck it. You ain't down, man. Or, it is what it is.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. That's my whole thing. I squash it, fuck it.
Yeah, he wasn't addressing you, though. He was just addressing in general.
No, I'm just saying. I'm speaking. General. Go ahead.
Now, I kind of love the fact that it came out, and I kind of hate the fact that it came out because I really wanted to talk to people and talk about the situation because, like I said, it's been a lot of situations where this thing came up. And it's like we saying, it's all due to somebody taking a personal shot at somebody, like I did the Barshir, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like I got a personal shot. So, I'm going to jab back. You know what I'm saying? But this can you ignite to something else. But that's how we grew up. Like I say, even with the brother talking about my mother, when I was younger, we used to say your whole dead family just to mess with people and get the scrap on. So, like I said, all us young black males that grew up in neighborhoods where this environment basically, you know what I'm saying, was there.
I'm going to keep it real, Israel, Doc.
I'm going to quote Abundance Child. Hold up. I'm going to quote Sister Abundance Child now. I'm trying to get up out the conscious community like niggas be trying to get up out the hood, because the conscious community ain't nothing but the hood.
Well, put it like this. Put it like this, Israel Doctor. I'm in Chicago right now, by Inglewood, where motherfuckers scared to go right? I'm literally here. When I came here, y'all know the demo. I'm coming to make my documentary. Spike Lee was here when I was here. I tried to holler at him. He didn't want to hear. So I'm on bigger shit. I'm really on trying to help, not just my pockets, but help my community on exposing, because I don't want nobody just exploiting us. So I'm going to expose the problem and let's get a solution. I'm on some way bigger shit. That nigga ain't doing nothing. But on Facebook, posting dicks and talking crazy. So what I'm saying is, I don't care where you came from. I'm just saying, bro. All I'm saying is, look, I already done forgave him, bro. I already forgave him. And if somebody tell you that in the scriptures and say, when you forgive them, you don't got to remember, that's a lie. But what it mean is...
This is my philosophy.
No, what I'm saying is, bro... Look, bro.
One sec. Let me
I ain't trying to take over your show. I'm finna say this one thing and shut up, bro. I'm going to shut up until you open my mic back up. Listen, bro. What I'm saying is, you know me, bro. I am the peacemaker with the Hebrew Israelite. I don't like seeing none of us getting into it at all. But now that I see that type of spirit, that spirit is going to be rejected. Point blank, period. Okay. Now, maybe when y'all been in the truth for 2, 3, 4 years, y'all will understand it. I've been in this thing for 21 years now. 21!
But let me say this, Mike. Let me say this. This is how I do, right? And this is how I do with everybody. And that's why I said anybody that know me know I don't really fuck with him at all.
My that nigga rookie too.
Hold up. Like I told him, I wouldn't give a fuck if he existed at all. And the fact that he do exist, I act like his ass don't exist. Until sometime he keep poking at me, then I address him, right? I'm still human, so I address him. But the thing is, that nigga might as well be dead. And then he trying to quote me. And you know that's
I gotta stop that, man. You gotta stop that though, Israel.
Listen, this is
shots, man.
Man, really fuck dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me say this. What you got on to me about is when I told him, and I think I really hurt the brother with this, and I understand why he pissed and stuff, that he just said I could take a gun to blow my brains out. But that was my sentiment to him at first. For the greater good of the community, the Hebrews and everything, he should take a gun and blow his brains out and splatter his brain on the back of the wall for the greater good of the black community.
And that's what I text you about.
He's a fucking...
Keep it public. Keep it public. Ain't that why I came with you?
That's what
I said you're wrong for that.
Right. And I
so
think
that
nigga
really
in his feelings
and he listening thought I didn't say nothing to you. You see what I'm saying? I'll go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
On that. Like you said, you checked me on that. And when you say check, meaning I seen it and I addressed it, so I put a check on the side of it that I did what was right. I checked that situation.
Right.
So, but I think that's what really cut the brother, because I think he got mental problems, and he emotional and stuff. So he said he thought I was his brother and stuff. I don't see how that is. When I first met him, he was attacking me, and he's still attacking me. That ain't no brother of mine. So my whole sentiment to the whole thing is I'm really never trying to hear, see, or address that brother. To me, he don't even exist. But like I said, he's a fan. He's a stand. He will pop his ass up again. And y'all will hear him talking crazy again because he letting the sun go down on his anger, and the motherfucker going to do the same thing tomorrow. And every hangout and every this, he does that. So it's a record of it to the community now. So when I do call
I think he working for them Kemet niggas.
Right.
I think he working for them niggas.
Progressive presents Mindflowness with Flow.
You are a mighty fortress of supreme knowledge. Progressive Direct has not only revealed their rates, but those of their competitors. If you were any more in the know, you would be drowning in, the know.
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates, because knowledge is power. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Progressive brings you Flowetry with Flow.
When Flow flows, she flows in the know. Mind ruminates the rates. Shown them all, I heed the call. Seeing the rest, I choose the best. Sometimes it's ours, sometimes it's not. When the fox walks, is it called a fox trot? That's a real question.
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.